If you guys didn't know, I just launched a second channel with exclusive bonus Call of Duty content. Ring around the rosy on your ass, bud. And more. Click the link in the description, go over there and subscribe.
Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Today's video is going to be more about next year's Call of Duty. There's some huge info that just came out today and I need to talk about it. It's going to take a while. It's going to be a pretty long video. But before we get into that, I want to say let's go for 2,000 likes in this video. That would be absolutely awesome if you guys could crush out 2,000 likes. And also, I have a giveaway going on at the moment right now, but I haven't been talking about it too much, and I want to let you guys know because you definitely have a good chance. There's not that many entries in right now, and I'm doing a giveaway for Elgato. What Elgato is it's the device that I've been using for years, and I've been sponsored by them for a few months also to capture my gameplay. Capture gameplay off of back when I played on 360 in the older Call of Duty games, or on PS4, Xbox One, which I played on the last few Call of Duty games. Elgato is what I use to capture my gameplay. You can do 1080p, 60 FPS, and I'm doing a giveaway for it right now. The link to the Elgato website, if you want to check it out, will be down in the description, as well as the link to the giveaway. All you got to do to enter this giveaway is just click on the link in the description that says the giveaway, and then subscribe to my second channel. And if you guys are already subscribed to the second channel, you just click the link and it like automatically will enter you. It's really easy, and I think you guys should do it because you have a good shot at actually winning one of these Elgatos, which are valued at like $150. So really definitely go over there and do that, and also check out the Elgato gaming site. I don't think there's anything that even comes close as far as capturing their gameplay. I've always been using Elgatos and upgrading to the newest ones for about maybe 3 or 4 years now, and they've never really given me any problems. So check that out, and let's get right into this video. Because there's a lot of stuff that came out today, and all of this was because of Call of Duty 2017. So next year's Call of Duty, Sledgehammer Games Call of Duty. What happened is Activision holds these calls, or Activision Blizzard, because the companies are meshed together. They hold these calls for investors, talk about their future plans, talk about what's going on with their numbers and all that sort of stuff. And then Charlie Intel reports on it and has all of the, basically the intel of the stuff that Activision is saying. So all the stuff I'm about to say here is coming directly from Activision, CEOs, CFOs of Activision, and we'll get right into it. So the first thing that they said is Activision said 2017 title will take Call of Duty back to its roots. And that's something you'll notice a lot in this video, is they're mentioning that quite a bit, and they don't ever say directly back to boots on the ground, but they give about 10 or 20 hints to boots on the ground, and you guys will see. So the first one is 2017 title Call of Duty will go back to its roots. Activision also confirmed that Destiny 2 is on track for a 2017 release if you guys are interested in Destiny. They also said Black Ops 3 set an all-time record for add-on revenue. Activision had over 50 million active users in 2016 across titles. So basically talking about that, and then the investor call basically started and a lot of stuff happened. I'll read it out all for you guys because not all of this is about Call of Duty 2017, but it's all very interesting stuff. Black Ops 3 digital content led to record active users in 2016. That was kind of expected with the COD points and with all the DLC Black Ops 3 was dropping. New weapons, new camos, new maps, of course, new zombies. That was really expected. They also said about Infinite Warfare that sales underperformed, and it is clear that the space setting just didn't resonate with the fan base. That's what they said about Infinite Warfare, so they are really listening to the fan base, it seems here, and they also said Infinite Warfare was not the success that they planned because it was in development, you know, a few years ago before they knew people didn't really like the space setting. What they did say also is Sledgehammer Games was confirmed as the Call of Duty 2017 developer. That was pretty obvious, but of course they just have to confirm that. And that traditional combat is going to be back for Call of Duty 17. Once again, another hint towards boots at the ground, towards all sorts of stuff like that. They also gave out saying Activision Blizzard made over $3.6 billion just from in-game sales in 2016. So if you guys hate supply drops, which a lot of people do, we got to be real and we got to be, you know, honest about this. Supply drops are not going to be going anywhere. They made $3.6 billion. Now, of course, you have to remember that's not just Call of Duty. That's all their other games that Activision Blizzard owns. I think they got like they have Overwatch for sure and a bunch of other very popular games. You'd be surprised if you look it up. All the games that Activision Blizzard owns, it's like a monopoly. They have all the most popular games, and that's of course that. Also, for the first time in Activision's history, Call of Duty point sales were higher than Season Pass DLC sales for Black Ops 3, so they made more money off of supply drops and COD points than they did off of the actual map packs. And I think that's why in the future we're going to see them focusing on, or even right now for Black Ops 3 with their drop the other day, they focus more on dropping these weapons more on like a DLC 5 or something like that. This year, they're going to be supporting 3 new games, so it's the first time ever. They have Modern Warfare Remastered, Infinite Warfare, and Black Ops 3 will be supported with new content in 2017. That is all very expected. I'm surprised they didn't say Advanced Warfare here, because Advanced Warfare does still do some updates, so maybe this means Advanced Warfare will not... I'm sure they'll do like free weekends for guns and stuff, but I guess this means no more Advanced Warfare new weapons or anything like that. Probably just events like double legendaries, cheap supply drops, all that sort of stuff. They said Black Ops 3 had an incredible performance in quarter 4, and that 2017 will be their best year ever. Of course, just stating out there, showing the confidence that they had. They also say once again that the space setting didn't really resonate with people, and that their in-game content sales doubled in 2016 from 2015. And they're really enthusiastic about Call of Duty going back to the roots in 2017, and they expect very high sales for this year. So once again, they're stating that they really are hyped about this next Call of Duty, and they really think that fans are going to enjoy it. It has a lot of innovation, but it has traditional combat that our fans love. The game has been in development for over 2 years now, and the reveal is soon. And this is, of course, all talking about this next Call of Duty game. A lot of innovation, which is good, because people like having new stuff, but that traditional combat that the fans love, that just boots on the ground, man. They're basically saying boots on the ground without saying boots on the ground. I mean, if they come out with a space game now, I mean, there's no chance, and people would destroy them. We're gonna get that traditional combat. They also said we're confident that our fans will love the games coming, and that they're standing by their 3-year development cycle. So this year's game is going to be a Sledgehammer Games one, 2017, 2018 will be Treyarch, and then 2019 will be back to Infinity Ward, unless anything changes like that. And they also said that fans will love all of these games coming into the next 3-year cycle. So this looks like they're hinting at another golden age for Call of Duty, and that was it for the investor call. Basically, I would say the original golden age for COD was like BO1, MW2, MW3, BO2. All those games came out in a row, which is absolutely crazy. They were on a roll there, and then of course they had some dry years when they went to, Ghost and Advanced Warfare. Black Ops 3 was a really popular year, and then Infinite Warfare. And now it looks like Call of Duty is going to be going back to that thing that people love. And on Twitter, it is nothing but positive feedback, which is good. Usually, and any sort of Call of Duty announcement, there is hate. I haven't seen any hate for this. Everyone loves this boots on the ground. Everyone loves that traditional combat. There's also some other tweets we got from Michael Condrey as well as Glenn Schofield. So who these people are is they are basically the poster boys of Sledgehammer Games. They work for Sledgehammer Games, and they're the ones that whenever you'll see a live stream, they'll be the ones announcing the next Call of Duty. Glenn Schofield said, "Is it official? Can I talk yet? Not quite yet, but we listened. We are so psyched about our game and honored to work on such a great franchise. We can't wait. We've been quiet for over 2 years." So he's basically saying they're really hyped about this game. And we also got some intel from Michael Condrey. Michael Condrey is similar to David Vonderhaar, as he likes to drop little hints and little Easter eggs on Twitter. So Nadeshot, I'm sure you guys all know Nadeshot, probably one of the most famous Call of Duty players of all time. He tweeted him a few days ago. They were just having a conversation, and Nadeshot said, make the next Call of Duty boots on the ground. Michael Condrey never responded, but he just responded now after all this info came out today in the investor call, and he just simply said hi, hinting again at boots at the ground. I would say, as we're sitting right now, 95% chance Call of Duty 2017 will be boots on the ground, and I really, really think this is a good move for Call of Duty, and it looks like all the fans are hyped. Now, I hope that Sledgehammer Games, their last game had some pretty good maps. The thing with boots on the ground Call of Duty, in my opinion, is you need to have really good maps and really small, fast-paced maps. Boots on the ground, when the maps are big, it can lead to Call of Duty being super slow-paced, and I think that if Call of Duty, obviously boots on the ground with sliding is basically my favorite sort of movement. I liked how sort of Call of Duty Ghost did it, but it could have been a bit smoother. I like the ability to slide. I don't don't really like the dolphin dive that much. And then of course boots on the ground. It's really annoying shooting people flying across the air. And I think that if the maps are good, and like they said, there's going to be a lot of innovation, but still that classic combat, that this could be a really, really good Call of Duty game. And that these next Call of Duty games, even after this next one, we're going to get another Treyarch game. And I don't think Treyarch has ever really disappointed. So, or maybe World at War was Treyarch's one disappointment. Some people really didn't like that one. Some people loved it, but it didn't really do as well as the like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 2. But that's it for today. Hope you guys did enjoy this intel. Please drop a like on this thing. 2,000 likes would be absolutely awesome. If my voice sounds weird, it's because I'm kind of sick right now. But thanks for watching, guys. More videos soon. Subscribe for a cookie and don't looky. And I'm out. Peace.